Hey everyone and welcome to AI Python. This is lesson number 17 and you are going to learn in detail about operators in Python along with Python coding during this video. Operators plays an important role in building up Python expressions. Expressions are just the simple statement that you write as a code. Operators are the special symbol with a specific purpose, such as to add, to find a particular variable in a sequence, or to evaluate Boolean expression of a control structure block. Content of this video is explained in a sequential order, so it is advisable to watch the complete video to understand operators perfectly. If you are serious to learn this topic and have at least 25 minutes without any distraction, then continue watching this video. Choice is always yours. In this single video you will learn everything about operators in Python. You can find the detailed documentation of this video with example at our website aipython.in. Thanks for subscribing this channel, and in case if you're watching this channel for the first time, then welcome to AI Python. If you find the content suitable, valuable and usable, then please subscribe the channel. Give a thumbs up to the video if you like the content. It definitely gives us a motivation to produce more informative content like this on a regular basis. Let's get started. So operators in Python. So we'll start with the introduction. Basically, operators are special symbol in Python that carry out a specific operations. For example, for addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, or other. There are a lot of operators that are available in Python. We will see each one of them in detail in this video. Okay. So moving ahead, so you have got some idea about what exactly in operators in Python are. They are just a symbol. Okay. So what types of operators are available in Python? Python generally support these 7 major operators category, which are arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical, identity, membership, and bitwise operator. We will see each one of them in details in this video. Okay, let's start with arithmetic operation. Before that, I would like to just give you a little idea about what exactly operator and operands. Operands are just the variables in Python which helps operators to perform their function. Okay, let's say take an example of a plus b. So what in this expression, this is called expression in Python. A plus b, plus here is an operator and a and b is an operand. So operand is basically an operator works on. So a plus b here becomes an operand and plus is an operator. This is a special symbol, and now a plus b will be added using this operator. Okay, the second example we have is c equal to 20. What exactly the sentence is doing? It stores the value of 20 into the c. So here c equal to 20 creates a memory, store 20 into that memory and add tag of c for that memory. So c is kind of a tag, or you can say a variable name. Here also c and 20 are operand and equal to is an operator. This is assignment operator, of course, and previously it was arithmetic. No need to confuse. We'll discuss each operators in detail. And of course, sometime or most of the time in general scenario we call these operand as variables in Python. If you have not seen a variable in Python, check out our other videos. The link for the same will be given in the description as well as in the I button at the top right corner of this video. Moving ahead. So we'll start with arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are for performing mathematical operations. So in Python they have categorized all mathematical operators into one category called arithmetic operators. And the examples are addition, subtraction, multiplication, modulus, etc. We'll see the table below. 7 operators are there: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division floor. So the difference between division and division floor is normal division will just give a float output, like for example 5 divided by 2 will be 2.5. We will also see the example through the live coding. as well the floor division will give result adjusted towards the left side of the number. For example, if you do floor division of 5 by 2, it will give 2 because the result actually is 2.5, but the nearest value towards left side of the 2.5 is 2. Okay, so we'll start with the example. So let's say a equal to 5 and b equal to 2. Now we'll divide, so we'll start with a plus b. A plus b is, this is we are doing arithmetic operators example. So a plus b, a minus b will be 3, and then a into b will be 10, and division a divided by b. So look at the symbols correctly so that you get the correct results. Now if I try to do a floor division, a double, this is called forward slash, so forward slash b will be 2, and we can also do a modulus, like a modulus b will be 1, because this is the all remainder that is being thrown out from this example. And the exponent is a exponent b, which is a raised to power b, and a is 5 raised to power 2 is 25. Okay, I hope this is clear. So the next one is assignment operator. Assignment operator, as the name suggests, it assigns a value of one variable to another. Now in this case it could be either a variable itself is assigning to a new variable, or a new value which is constant is being assigned to a variable. You can see here a equal to b, so the value of b is being assigned to a. Now in another situation, a equal to 10, here the value of 10, which is a constant, is being assigned to a. So we'll look at the various assignment operators in Python. So we have equal to, and, add and, subtract and, multiply and, divide and, modulus and, divide floor and exponent and. Don't confuse here. First is almost clear to everyone, like equal, a equal b, so the value of b is being assigned to a. As mentioned correctly, assign a value of right side of expression toward the left side operand. You will understand it through an example. Equal is clear, right? The second one is plus equal to. In other word, plus equal to means, for example, if I write a plus equal to b, that means a equal to a plus b, and now a plus will be added and the result will be stored in a. So this is kind of increment that you have seen in other language, like when you run a for loop, you want to increment the value of the iterator through 1 by 1 or by 2. So in that case you can write you must have written I equal to I plus 1, or I equal to I plus 2, or I equal to I minus 1. So all this will work here, and we will also see through an example. Let's say we are assigning x equal to 10, so 10 is being assigned to x. Now if we write x plus equal to 2, now x is already having value of 10, x plus 2 will do x equal to x plus 2. That means x equal to now 10 plus 2, which is 12. So now if you try to print x, it will say 12. Yes, correct. Now we'll say x minus equal to 1. So can you guess? Yes, you have guessed it right. It is 12 minus 1, x equal to x minus 1. So 12 minus 1 is 11. Yes, x will be 11, correct. Now we will be multiplying. The fourth one is star, or the multiplication equal to. So if we write x star equal to 2, let's say, so that means x equal to x into 2. So x is 11, x equal to 11 into 2, which is 22. So x will be 22. Correct? Hope you understand. Now we will divide. So we can write x divide equal to 2. So what it will do? 22 divide by 2, and we'll store it into x. So 11 will be stored in x. Now x will have 11. correct. And of course you can see here 11 is returned as floating, because normal division will always return a float value in Python 3. In Python 2 the case was different. In case if you wanted to know what are the difference between Python 2 and Python 3 in terms of operators, you can check out the video. Link for the same will be given in the description, as well as the I button in the top right corner. Okay, now we'll see the modulus operators. So what modulus operator will do, let's say x modulus equal to what should I give, let's say if I give 2, then it will be 11 divided by 2, which is the result will be 1. So if I do x modulus 2, now x should be 1. Yes, it is 1. Now for just for the calculation purpose, for further there are two items remaining, that is float division equal to and exponent equal to. So we just need to increase the value of 1 so that we will get the complete result. So let's say again initialize x equal to 10. Okay, alright, just for the completion purpose. So x equal to 10 now. Now if I do x float division equal to if I give 3, so 10 divided by 3 will be 3.33, so the result should be 3. Correct? Yes. Okay, now the last one is exponent equal to 2, so that result will be 9, so result should be 9. Correct. I hope this is clear and you have understood it completely. In case if you have any doubt regarding this, just comment in the comment section, we'll answer all your queries. Moving ahead, the next one is comparison. Sometimes it is also called relational operator. So in Python 2 they were calling it relational operator. However, in Python 2 they are calling it comparison operator also, but mostly it is known by comparison operator. So comparison operators are Python object that are used to compare variety of symbols, and it always result in a boolean. So whatever expression we will validate through comparison operator will always result in either true or false. Keep it in mind, the result will be always true or false, that is boolean, 0 or 1. So look at the table below. It says there are altogether 6 comparison operator: greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, greater than equal to, and less than equal to. As you can see on the screen, left side we have equal to and the right side we have equal to. This symbol equal to we have seen in the assignment operator, and this equal to we are seeing run now is a comparison operator. So don't confuse. The left one always assign a value of one variable to another variable or one constant to another variable, and in the right side it just compare equal to or double equal to sometime is used to compare the operands, compare two operands, and it will result either true or false. Okay, we'll see each of these operator in action using Python's expression. Okay, now let's say we have p equal to 10 and q equal to 11. Okay, I'm sorry for misalignment, it should be aligned properly. Let's say we'll evaluate the first expression, which is greater than. Say p greater than q. Do you think it is true? P is not greater than true. It will give a false. Yes. Now I'll say p less than q. P less than q. Yes, it is. Now if say p equal to q. No, it's not equal to. P is not equal to q. Yes, p is not equal to q. For example, if I say p greater than equal to q, what I am saying here is p is the value of p is 10 and q is 11. P is not greater than neither equal to q, so it will give a false value. But here if I write 12 is greater than equal to 12, it is true. 12 greater than equal to 11 is also true, because whatever is greater than, I'm sorry, it is, I have mistyped and put 1 in place of 11, but anyway it is also correct. 12 is greater than equal to 1 is true, and the last one is less than equal to. So it's a 12 is, or directly we'll switch to P is less than equal to Q, and yes, P is 10, Q is 11. So P is 10 is less than or equal to 11. Yes, true. There is no confusion, and as you have seen completely that throughout greater than and less than and equal to and all, result is always a boolean value which is either true or false. Make sense? Okay. Moving ahead, the fourth one is logical operator. The logical operator works only with boolean operands. Okay, in the last section of comparison operator you have seen the result of comparison operator is boolean. Now in this example it works only with boolean. That means the operand for logical operator should always be boolean. It doesn't work on any integer, float, so it evaluates boolean operands. The result of a logical operation is also boolean. Similar to the comparison operator, the result for logical is also a boolean. And there are three logical operators. There are three logical operators which you can see in the table, which is logical AND, logical OR logical NOT. So mostly these are just to evaluate a kind of operands. This is going to be very important when you are trying to filter out 2 or 3 expressions together, or you wanted to club these 2 expressions or more than 2 expressions together. Then this is going to be very helpful. And during control structure you will see how you are using this logical operator. So logical AND, let's say true and false, this will give false. Sorry, true and false will give false. True and true will give true. So if both the operands are true, then only it will give a true, otherwise it will give false. The second one is OR. If we say true or false, so this will give true, because either of these operands are true, this will give a true value. True will also give true, because it needs either one of them, I mean true or true will also give true. Okay, and the last one is NOT. It will just flip the value which you give. For example, true, if you give true, it will result in false. If you give false, it will result in true. Okay, and as mentioned, as I just given you an example, true or true, and I mean true or not false, this kind of expression should not be there in the logical operator. Okay, moving ahead, we have identity operator, the fifth one. So identity operators is basically to check if the variable that you have declared shares the same memory. If a equal to 10, b equal to 10, then the value of both a and b is 10. Python is dynamically typed language, so it will not create two separate memory for a and b. Rather, Python will create a same memory and store value of 10, as well as it will attach a and b to the same variable. So the a and b will point to the same location. So that means the memory location for a and b are same. And to find out the memory location of any variable in Python, we can use ID operator, ID and in the bracket variable name. We'll see through an example. Two identity operators are identical and not identical, and they are represented by the symbol is and is not. So we'll just look at the example. First we'll create two variables with different value. Let's say a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. These two are different variable. Now first we'll check the ID of a, that is the memory location of a. This is something like this, and ID of b, which is different. Now if I say a is b, so what I am trying to check is the location of a is same as the location of b? Definitely it is not, so it will give false. And now if I say a is not B. So yes, the memory of A is different from memory of B, so it will give true value. Now let's say assign A so we already have A equal to 10. Now we'll assign B equal to 10, and now if you check the ID of B, it should be same as A. Yes, as you can see, the ID of A and ID of B is now same. Now if I write A is B, yes, it will give a true value because both the memory locations are same. Make sense? And A is not B, that means yes, this is not the correct, so it will give false. I hope you understand. So the next one is membership operator. This is very important, trust me, you are going to use it most of the time, and this will save a lot of effort while coding in Python at later stage when you deal with multiple data structure and you wanted to find out whether a particular object or particular variable is there in the data structure or not. Then this is going to help you a lot. So membership operator is a simple but very useful operator, particularly in searching through a list of huge values. And not only list, in Python generally we have a lot of data structure which store large set of element like list or tuple or set or strings. Strings also is kind of list. So in such large data structure or sequence of element, if you run an algorithm to find out whether a particular value is present in that or not, if you know how to use membership operator, you can do it in just one line to find out whether the particular element exists in that structure. In case if you wanted to know more about data structure in Python, we have a brief tutorial on all of them, and the link for the same will be given in the description. You can go ahead and find out the link and do watch out that video to understand list, tuples and dictionary and other data type in Python. Simply there are two category of membership operator, in and not in. We'll see in the table. So in basically represent whether the value is present in any of these data structure in Python. The second one is not in, means the value is absent. We'll quickly go through an example, you will understand. Let's say we will create a list X which hold a value of 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I'm sorry, 6. I wanted to find out whether 3 exists in this list or not. I can simply use a membership function without writing any algorithm in Python. So I will simply write 3 in X. If it is there, we will get a true. Yes, it is there. Now in this case it is very small, like 6 element only. Let's consider something which has 20 lakh element or maybe 2 million element, something like. In that case you will not able to view all the element together, but you can run this membership operator and you can quickly find out whether the particular value is there or not. Now moving ahead to the second operator in membership, which is not in. So let's say I wanted to find out whether 7 not in X. What should be the answer? 7 is not there in the list, and we are also asking 7 not in X. That means it will give true because it is not present, and we are also asking it is not in X, so it will give true. If I write 3 not in X, I'm sorry for the mistake, 3 not in X, yes, it is false. 3 is not in the X. I hope you understand, and you will discover more as we progress through this course. Okay, so moving ahead to the last operator, which is bitwise operator. The bitwise operator works on bit level, as the name suggests. Convert them into the bit and then works on the bit level, and result will be displayed again in the decimal values. So bitwise operator works on a bit level. When you write a number in decimal form, like say 5, and apply a bitwise operator, in the background the Python interpreter basically converts the decimal number into binary and perform the operation that you wanted them to perform. After the operation is finished, Python converts them back to the decimal so that it is easily understandable for the human being, and it will display as a decimal result. So what exactly I mean is, there are these set of symbols like and, this is ampersand, and then bitwise OR straight line, and bitwise NOT, and then bitwise bitwise XOR, bitwise right shift, and bitwise left shift. So we'll run through this example. It works by converting all the decimal number given as an operand into bit, and then bit means binary, and then do the operation and send back the result. So we have an example, figured out some of the example using how we can use bitwise operators on them. So here we'll see first example, which is x and y. So let's say x is 4 and y is 1. I'll run through an example quickly and then you'll understand. Let's say x equal to 4 and y equal to 1. And by the way, just one important information which might help you in the long journey. If you wanted to assign 2 or more variable in Python, you can do it in single line. Let's say, what I mean is x comma y equal to 4 comma 1. We'll do the same thing. So it will assign x with 4 and y with 1. This is just information in case if you don't know. This is to make your life easy. X and symbol of bitwise AND is ampersand and y. So it will result in 0. And why? So we'll see this example. So when we say bitwise AND for x and y, the 4 is converted into the binary number, which is 0 1 0 0, and the 1 is converted into binary number 0 0 0 and 1. Now if you do a bitwise AND, means 0 0 is 0. I'm comparing from the left side. 0 0 is 0, 1 0 is 0, 0 0 is 0, and 0 1 is 0. So the result is 4 0 in binary form, which you convert it into decimal, it will give you 0. That's why in this console window you can see 4 and 1 is equal to 0 in bitwise operator. Similarly, there are other operators like bitwise OR. If you do it on x or y, this will give a result of 5. Why 5? You can check it out. Similarly, for not of x will give -5. Then bitwise or XOR, x and XOR of y will be 5. The explanation is given. Similarly, the right shift and left shift work. I did my best effort to explain all the content of this video. In case if you have any questions, suggestion, feedback, write them in the comment section. We will happy to answer all your queries. Keep learning and keep growing.